people. So I'm not sure where we go with that, but right now we've decided that's what we're going to try. So thank you.
Yep.
Well, I know Eric said that about the excitement. Apparently he doesn't remember the great smoke out of 68 here in Lowell. Well, I don't know if any of you guys were around during that time point, but times are high at that time. You don't recall that, do you, Mike?
I wasn't alive.
Okay. Well, anyways, Christmas for Lowell, oh, yes, sir.
I'm still wanting to comment on the
No,
Riverside.
public comment was at the beginning of our meeting, so that has already been done.
If you want to take it up with Eric afterwards, that's fine. Okay? Christmas through Lowell was great. I made a mistake and went through town on Friday night. It gets dark really fast. And the only concern that I had was the people crossing the street, not at intersections, but between cars. And it was pretty prevalent that, you just couldn't see how dark it was. I don't know if it's our issue. I don't know how to go ahead and educate the people. They use crosswalks. I don't know if we can light them up to direct them that these are not crosswalks. But, I saw this lady and she had a little baby and she just started darting right on. She stopped in time, but again, it's just the idea. I don't have the answer for that, but it is a concern. Thank God that this time nothing has happened, and hope it never does, but we just need to be prevalent of that when we drive through town. Luckily, there's cars parked on the side, so it does have a tendency to make you slow down a little bit. You're not going at your normal 25 miles an hour, you gotta slow you down a little bit. The next thing I want to talk about is coffee with council. We've been struggling over the last couple of years about hosting it on Saturdays with very little involvement from the community, plus the council members have gotten less and less. So after meeting with the chamber and talking with a few of the members here, we're going to do it now on the fourth Monday of the month, still being held at the chamber building. We're going to go from 5:30 to 7:30. Somebody asked, do we still want to serve coffee? Yes, we do want to do that. We did not want to call it cocktails with the council, although I can't stop you from bringing that in, but we will be serving coffee. We're going to try it for, the first day will be January 26th, next day will be February 24th, and then March 24th, all from 5:30. I know we might get another council member to be able to attend those, since his schedule is usually more flexible than it is on Saturdays. Understand that part of it, and we'll do the same type of format. And we'll go from there, and after we'll evaluate it after 3 months to see if we continue or look for something different. So that's what we're doing. And I have 5 minutes, I'm done.
You have unlimited time. I will second your traffic concern, but it was not just at night when it was dark. We thought, I had some family from out of town come in for Christmas through Lowell, and we thought Friday at 1 o'clock, while everybody was still at work. Nobody was at work. Everybody was downtown here. But it was great. And everybody was in good spirits. The weather cooperated. I feel like it usually does. All the businesses were busy. I stopped in and saw Burl. I stopped in and saw Marty. He got put to work without pay. And then,
It's like being on a
yeah. More thanks over there though. But it was good. And I think it's cool that people come down. I would like to thank Burl because of all the talk about barriers, all people are concerned with is their scenic drive, which you can still take, you just have to go up a block. We're not taking away your scenic drive down Riverside, but being downtown as much as I am, and I know Eric and Burl have a good view over there, that barrier is more for this side of Riverside, safety-wise, than it is for the speeders. Right? You can curb speeders with speed bumps or whatever, but I go to Easy Street a lot. My son works there. I go to Marty's store, stop in and see Eric. It is noticeable when those barriers are up. I sit in Charlie's office a couple times a month, and there's not people zipping by there anymore. So I understand the extra block is inconvenient. I don't feel like we're removing anybody's ability to take a scenic drive up the river, so I won't entertain that part of the argument. But the safety from Elm Street South, I think, is important. It's the same thing we said about the flock cameras. If we keep one person from getting hit or injured, then those barriers, in my opinion, are worth it. So that's all I have to say, but thanks, Burl, because I think that part of it sometimes gets missed when we're discussing the convenience of getting out of town. So with that, I will look for a motion to go into closed session at the request of the city manager to consider his yearly evaluation.
I'll make that motion.
And I'll support.
Any discussion? Sue?
Mayor DeVore,
Yes?
Councilmember Salzweedl,
Yes.
and Councilmember Barkus.
Yes.
Thank you.